It's shattered into pieces by the door. I knelt to sweep the shards of blue and white, thinking it was ruin, lost his light. I felt just like that clay, so sharp and cold. A story that was finished and was told, ready for the trash, no use to keep. Just another reason I should weep. But then I learned an art from ancient days that doesn't hide the damage in a maze. It takes the broken parts and glues them tight with lacquer made of gold, so pure and bright. It honors every break and every chill, the tremor of the hand and biting lip. The value isn't in the pristine state, but how we stand back up and bear the weight. Now I am tracing all my lines of gold, the map of every sorrow I was told. I am not broken, I am simply made more beautiful by every sharp blade. The cracks are where the light is shining through, creating something resilient and new. I wear my history for all to behold, connected by the shimmering lines of gold. They tell us we must hide the ugly scar, cover up the evidence of war, pretend that we are perfect, smooth and new. But that is not the honest point of view. My heart is falling down 1,000 times, assuming guilt for all the victimless crimes. But every time I put it back in place, I added elegance and added grace. Now I am tracing all my lines of gold, the map of every sorrow I was told. I am not broken, I am simply made more beautiful by every sharp blade. The cracks are where the light is shining through, creating something resilient and new. I wear my history for all to behold, connected by the shimmering lines of gold. Don't throw it away, you are precious. Don't hide the gray, you are gracious. The glue is stronger than the glass, the pain will eventually pass, but the gold remains. The gold remains. Now I am tracing all my lines of gold, tracing all my lines of every sorrow I was told. So I am not broken, I am simply made more beautiful by every sharp blade. The cracks are where the light is shining through, something resilient and new. I wear my history for all to behold, by the shimmering lines of gold. A masterpiece of pain, restored again, shining bright in the morning light, lines of gold. So beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah. to rush inside and scatter all my heat, make me cold and shiver from my head down to my feet. But I am standing guard right here by the hearth, protecting the only light I have upon this earth. I place a heavy log upon the glowing red, ignoring all the storms spinning in my head. It takes a gentle hand to keep the flame alive. It's not enough to exist, I wanted to survive. I used to let the drafts blow my spark away, left me freezing cold in the middle of the day. Now I know the art of stacking up the wood, of knowing what is bad and knowing what is good. I feed the little blaze with patience and with care, breathing in the smoke and the heated air. Tending the fire in the middle of the night, keeping it steady, keeping it bright. The world is getting cold every single year, but I have built a summer season in here. I won't let it flicker, I won't let it die, watching the embers rise up to the sky. Yeah, just tending the fire, my little fire. Some people burn out fast, an explosion and a flash, and all that they have left is a pile of gray ash. They run around for fuel, desperate for a light, but they forgot to guard it when the sun was shining bright. I'm moving kinda slow, creating a slow burn, a lesson that took me a lifetime to learn. You have to watch it close, you have to stay awake for your own salvation and for your own sake. Let the blizzard scream, let it scream outside, let the frost extreme. I have got my pride, I am the keeper of the flame, I am the one who knows its name. It's warm, it's safe, hey, it's mine. Rise up to the sky, yeah, just tending the fire. One more love, watch it glow, keep it slow, don't let it go out. Warm hands, warm heart, tending a fire. Tending the fire. There's a cupboard in the kitchen that I rarely touch, full of crystal glasses that cost a little too much, blazed with golden edges that never see the light, saving them for dinner on a perfect night. I keep the expensive candles sitting on the shelf, too afraid to light it only for myself, waiting for a birthday or a visitor to come, keeping all the beauty hidden from the thumb. But the days are turning into weeks and into years, and waiting for the perfect moment brings me close to tears. Why am I treating me like a stranger in the hall, giving everyone the best and leaving me with small? Tonight I'm breaking out the vintage wine. Tonight I'm gonna let the diamonds shine. I am the special occasion, I am the honored guest, putting my unworthy feelings finally to rest. I don't need a reason, I don't need a crowd to say that I am valuable and say it out loud. Yeah, the waiting is done, I am the one. I put on the velvet dress that hangs behind the door, the one I save for parties that don't happen anymore. I spray the perfume on my wrist and on my neck, writing out a lavish emotional check. playing softly for an audience of one. I'm doing all the things that I have left undone. The china hits the table with the resonant sound. I'm claiming back the dignity that I have finally found. Perfect days are turning into weeks, and as your years are waiting for the perfect moment brings me close to tears. Why am I treating me like a stranger in the hall, giving everyone the best and leaving me with small? Tonight I'm breaking out the vintage wine. Tonight I'm gonna let the diamonds shine. I am the special occasion, I am the honored guest, putting my unworthy feelings finally to rest. I don't need a reason, I don't need a crowd to say that I am valuable and say it out loud. Yeah, the waiting is done, I am one. Life is too short to drink from a chipped old mug, to deny yourself the comfort of a gentle hug. We save the best for people who might never even show, while the person in the mirror is the one we need to know. So watch the candle burn down to the very glass, watching the shadows dance and watching the time pass. It wasn't a waste, it was an offering to me, the celebration of simply being free. No more saving, use it all up, fill the cup to the top. I am worthy of the best, put the weight into the test. Here and now, make a vow to love me. Tonight I'm breaking out the vintage wine. Tonight I'm gonna let the diamonds shine. I am the special occasion, I am the honored guest, putting my unworthy feelings finally to rest. I don't need a reason, I don't need a crowd to say that I'm valuable and say it out loud. Yeah, the waiting is done, I am the one. The candle is burning, the record is turning just for me. Finally, the special occasion is me. I've been a terrible tenant in this place, complaining about the structure and the space. I curse the walls for being soft and round, and try to burn the building to the ground. I stood before the mirror with a frown, listing every way to tear it down, ignoring all the shelter that it gave, behaving like a master and a slave. But you were loyal while I wasn't kind. You kept on working when I lost my mind. You pumped the blood when I was feeling dead, and carried all the worries in my head. My legs were walking miles in the rain, absorbing every impact and the pain. My lungs were filtering the dusty air, while I acted like I didn't care. I'm sorry to the house I'm living in, for waging such a war beneath my skin, for wishing I was built of different stone, and feeling like a stranger in my own bone. You are the only home I'll ever know, the only place where I can truly grow. So I am putting down a heavy sword and thanking you for being my reward. I trace the scars like maps upon the wall, evidence of times I had to fall. The stretch marks all the rivers of the tide, proving I have nothing left to hide. It isn't perfect and it isn't new, but God, the things that it can pull me through. It held me when I cried upon the floor, and never asked for anything much more. I'm sorry to the house I'm living in, for waging such a war beneath my skin, for wishing I was built of different stuff, before you're gone. I'll feed you with love and handle with care. This vessel is sacred, this vessel is rare. My home. I'm sorry to the house for waging such a war beneath our skin, for wishing I was built of different stone and feeling like a stranger in my own bone. You are the only home I'll ever know, the only place where I can truly grow. So I am putting down the heavy sword and thanking you for being my reward. Just breathe, feel the beat. Thank you for carrying me. My house, my home, my home. There is starch in the collar of a brand new shirt, a stiffness in the fabric that can almost hurt. It stands too tall and the lines are too straight, carrying the burden of its perfect weight. The world wants a shiny and the pristine box, the unwrapped plastic and the double locks, but I am seeking comfort in the threadbare seams, the faded colors of my favorite dream. I try to be the model in the window display, polished and corrected in a plastic way, but the shoes were biting at the back of my heel. Nothing in that picture was allowed to be real. So I took off the costume and I washed off the paint. I'm done with the struggle of being a saint. Give me the cushion with the dent from my head, give me the softness of a lived-in bed. Ooh, yeah. I like it worn in, I like it used, a little bit weathered and a little bit bruised, like a melody written on a page that is torn, or a jacket that sheltered me since I was born. The edges are soft and the friction is gone, the place where I honestly feel I belong. Not perfect, not new, not a shiny pin, just happy to finally be worn. My patience has textures like an old wooden floor, scratched by the life that walked here before. Every imperfection is a story to tell of how I stumbled and of how I fell, but now I fit perfectly inside of my skin, no longer holding the breath deep within, loose around the shoulders and easy to move, settling down in this comfortable groove. Don't trade it in for a newer version. I don't need the shine, I don't need the conversion. Value is found in the time that we spend, in the things that are broken and don't need to mend. Just let it be so. I like it worn in, I like it used, a little bit weathered, a little bit bruised, like a melody written on a page that is torn, or a jacket that sheltered me since I was born. The edges are soft and the friction is gone, the place where I honestly feel I belong. Not running in a race against the clock, sprinting down the pavement and sprinting around the block. They measure out the value in the speed of their success. But I am finding comfort in a little bit of less. I look at the monster sitting quietly by the door. It doesn't worry about the ceiling or the floor. It simply takes the sunlight and it drinks the water deep, without a single promise that it has to keep. I try to force the blossom, I try to pull the leaf, but all I ever got was a withered kind of grief. You cannot rush the season, you cannot rush the bloom. Whatever is destined needs a little breathing room. So I am planting patience in the soil of my mind, leaving the anxiety and urgency behind. I'm rooting in the silence, I'm rooting in the state. I'm growing slow, I'm taking my time. I'm not concerned with the mountain climb, just unfurling gently towards the light, giving up the struggle and giving up the fight. Nature never hurries, yet it all gets done. I'm finding my rhythm in the morning sun, yeah. Growing slow, so slow. Some days I feel stagnant, like I haven't moved an inch, and the pressure of the world begins to squeeze and pinch. But then I see a new shoot of a vivid shade of green, proof of all the progress that remains unseen. The magic happens beneath the surface layer, a quiet transformation, a silent kind of prayer. I don't need to be a forest, I don't need to be a tree. I'm happy being this version of me. I'm growing slow, I'm taking my time. I'm not concerned with the mountain climb, just unfurling gently towards the light, giving up the struggle and giving up the fight. Nature never hurries, yet it all gets done. I'm finding my rhythm in the morning sun, yeah. Growing slow, roots are going deeper, foundations getting steeper. Solid ground, I will stand when the wind begins to blow, because I learned the art of growing slow. I am steady, I am grounded, I am here. I'm growing slow, I'm taking my time. I'm not concerned with the mountain climb, just unfurling gently towards the light, giving up the struggle and giving up the fight. Nature never hurries, yet it all gets done. I'm finding my rhythm in the morning sun, yeah. Growing slow. I thought the battle would end with a bang, with a victory march that the soldiers all sang. I waited for thunder to signal the end, for the broken pieces to suddenly mend. I expected a sign written high in the sky, a dramatic conclusion to the reason I cry. But the morning arrived without fanfare or drums, just a simple sensation of feeling my thumbs. I was washing the dishes and watching the street. When I realized my heart didn't skip a beat, the name they used to destroy my whole day was just a word that had floated away. It wasn't a movie, it wasn't a scene, just a quiet return to the pen, to the person I've been. No fire popping, no crowd to applaud, just me making coffee and thanking the Lord. Healing is quiet, healing is slow, it settles so softly like new winter snow. You don't hear it happen, you don't see it fall until you look out, and it's not a loud shout, it's a whisper of peace. The moment the pain decides to release, and nobody noticed the turning of tides, but healing is quiet and deep inside. I look at the mirror and the gray in my eyes is finally clearing like October skies. The ghost that was haunting the halls of my mind has packed up his bags and left nothing behind. I didn't conquer, I didn't attack, I just learned the art of taking it back, one breath at a time and one step on the floor, until I wasn't afraid anymore. Oh, healing is quiet, healing is slow, it settles so softly like new winter snow. You don't hear it happen, you don't see it fall until you look out, and it's not a loud shout, it's a whisper of peace. The moment the pain decides to release, and nobody noticed the turning of tides, but healing is quiet and deep inside. The storm has passed over, it's gone now. The weight on my shoulder, put it down. Silence is sweet, back on my feet. It's over, it's done. Oh, healing is quiet, healing is slow, it settles so softly like new winter snow. You don't hear it happen, you don't see it fall until you look out, and it's not a loud shout, it's a whisper of peace. The moment the pain decides to release, and nobody noticed the turning of times, but healing is quiet. Healing is quiet. The alarm clock rang and the room was gray. You wanted to hide and just push away the day. The blanket was heavy, the feeling was deep. It would have been easy to go back to sleep, but you pulled back the covers and put feet on the floor and walked through the shadows right out of the door. There was no one to witness the strength that it took to simply keep going without a second look. You stood in the traffic and swallowed the scream, holding tight to the edge of a fading dream. You chose to be kind when the world was so cold. A story of courage that never gets told. Yeah, you passed up the poison, you passed up the fight. You kept your own candle burning in the night. It doesn't look grand from the outside view, but I know the battles that happen inside of you. These are the silent victories, the ones no one sees. The moments you fall but you get up, celebrate trophies and finish lines crossed, oh, but they don't see the river that you had to cross. The smile that you wear is a heavy disguise, protecting the hope that lives in your eyes. You forgave the person who never said sorry. You wrote a new ending to the same old story. The world only praises the loud and the bold, but your quiet resilience is worth more than gold. These are the silent victories, the ones no one sees. The moments you fall, but you get off your knees. No medals, no ribbons, no crowd and no sound, just you standing steady upon your own ground. For breathing, for trying, for facing the fear, for wiping away the invisible tear. I'm clapping for you in the quietest way, for winning the battle of getting through the day. I see what you do. I'm proud of you for making it through. Every step is a win, every breath is a win. You are winning, you are winning. These are the silent victories, the ones no one sees. The moments you fall, but you get off your knees. No medals, no ribbons, no crowd and no sound, just you standing steady upon your own ground. For breathing, for trying, for facing the fear, for wiping away the invisible tear. I'm clapping for you in the quietest way, for winning the battle of getting through the day. The oak tree doesn't fight the falling snow, it lets the heavy leaves and branches go. It doesn't try to bloom inside the frost, it doesn't worry that the time is lost. It saves the energy deep in the root, refusing to produce a single fruit. It knows the season and it knows the way to sleep silently inside the grave. But I have tried to be the summer sun, to shine on everyone and shine on fun. I forced the flowers when the ground was hard, playing every single losing card. I felt the guilt of slowing down the pace, afraid of dropping out of the big race. But nature whispers something in my ear, the rest is valid at this time of year. I am wintering, I am drawing in beneath the surface of my weary skin. I'm closing up the petals for a while, I don't have the energy to fake a smile. It's not a death, it's just an honest pause, obeying ancient and natural laws. Don't knock on the door, don't ring the bell. I'm wintering inside my quiet shell. Bears are sleeping in the mountain caves, ignoring how the stormy weather raves. They don't apologize for needing sleep, for dreaming heavy and for dreaming deep. Why do we think that we are built so strong, that we can carry fire all year long? I'm learning from the forest and the ice, the stillness is a virtue, not a vice. I am wintering, I'm drawing in beneath the surface of my weary skin. I'm closing up the petals for a while, I don't have the energy to fake a smile. It's not a death, it's just an honest pause, obeying ancient and natural laws. Don't knock on the door, don't ring the bell. I'm wintering inside my quiet shell. Spring will come, I know it will, but not until waiting from the day I fell in love. Bright and shiny blue like the summer sky above. And right beside the beauty is a piece of heavy gray, rough and scratchy wool from a very lonely day. I gathered all the scraps that I found along the street to try and make a cover that would make my life complete. I reached for the scissors to cut the darkness out, to throw away the failure and throw away the doubt. But then I realized that the fabric wouldn't hold if I only kept the silver and I only kept the gold. So I'm stitching it together, the rough and the smooth, the memories that hurt and the memories that soothe. It's a patchwork quilt made of victory and tear, of every single season and every single year. It isn't perfectly designed, the pattern goes astray, but it keeps me warm and safe at the end of the day. Yeah, wrapped in my history, finally built inside my patchwork quilt. There's a jagged little piece of red that represents the pain, a souvenir of walking through the fire and the rain. It clashes with the yellow of the laughter and the smiles, but it proves that I have traveled for 1,000 weary miles. If I remove the ugly parts, the blanket would be small. It wouldn't be enough to cover up my soul at all. Every single thread is a lesson I have learned. Every single patch is a comfort I have earned. I reach for the scissors to cut the darkness out, to throw away the failure and throw away the doubt. But then I realized that the fabric wouldn't hold if I only kept the silver and I only kept the gold. So I'm stitching it together, the rough and the smooth, the memories that hurt and the memories that soothe. It's a patchwork quilt made of victory and tear, of every single season and every single year. It isn't perfectly designed, the pattern goes astray, but it keeps me warm and safe at the end of the day. Yeah, wrapped in my history, I'm finally built inside my patchwork quilt. Needle and thread, pull it tight, making it right through the night. Nothing is wasted, nothing is lost. I paid the cost and now I am so I'm stitching it together. It's a patchwork quilt. Every single season and every single year. It isn't perfectly designed, but it keeps me warm and safe at the end of the day. I'm finally built inside my patchwork quilt. I was dusting the shelf in the corner today, wiping the years and the shadows away. I picked up the photo in the silver frame, a face that I know but I don't say the name. She's missing a tooth and her hair is a mess, wearing a dirty and favorite dress, smiling so huge like she owns the whole town. Before the world taught her to look only down. Look in the mirror then back at the glass, comparing the present right next to the past. I tell myself things that are cruel and cold, about getting heavy and about getting old. I pick on the flaws and I pick on the skin, I criticize everything hidden within. But looking at her, I would never dare say the words that I threw at myself yesterday. I'm sorry for treating you wrong, for dragging you down when you try to be strong. I've been your bully and I've been your judge, holding a bitter and lifelong grudge. But you didn't do anything meant to offend, you just needed me to become your best friend. Yeah, looking at the girl in the frame, I'm whispering sorry for all of the shame. Yeah, we share the same eyes and we share the same heart. We were the same person right from the start. When I insult the woman that I have become, I'm hurting the child and leaving her numb. She's listening in there to every harsh word, the saddest rejection that she ever heard. betrayed by the one who was meant to protect. A lifetime of anger and self-disrespect. I'm sorry for treating you wrong, for dragging you down when you try to be strong. I've been your bully and I've been your judge, holding a bitter and lifelong grudge. But you didn't do anything meant to offend. You just needed me to become your best friend. Yeah, looking at the girl in the frame, I'm whispering sorry for all of the shame. And I promise to do better. I promise you to love us together, starting anew. I'm putting the photo back on the shelf, but this time I'm making a pact with myself to speak with kindness, to speak with love. You are enough. I'm sorry for treating you wrong, for dragging you down when you try to be strong. I've been your bully and I've been your judge, holding a bitter and lifelong grudge. But you didn't do anything meant to offend. You just needed me to become your best friend. Yeah, looking at the girl in the frame, she's smiling again. My oldest friend, the girl in the frame. I love you, I love you. I step inside and lean against a wooden door, listen to the silence covering the floor. My shoulders are aching, my back has been low from carrying a burden that nobody can know. It's not in my hands and it's not in a sack. It's wrapped around my body and draped upon my back, a fabric woven tightly of empathy and care. The heaviness of being the one who's always there. I reach for the buttons with fingers that are cold, releasing the stories that I have been told. The pockets are full of the secrets I keep, of friends who are crying in trouble so deep. I listen to the heartbreak, I listen to the fear. I absorbed every worry and absorbed every tear. But walking through the hallway, I'm claiming back my space. I cannot wear the sorrow all over the place. So I'm taking off the heavy coat, loosening the collar right around my throat. It slides out my arms and it falls from my skin, letting out the person who was hidden within. I'm hanging it up on the hook, on the wall. I'm standing up straighter and standing up tall. I love them dearly, but I need a flow. So tonight I am shedding the heavy coat. It smells like the rain and it feels like the damp. I'm trading the gray for the light of a lamp. It looks like a shadow hanging there alone, a ghost of the problems that aren't even my own. They call me the rock and they call me the strong, but even a rock can't hold up for too long. I need to be fragile, I need to be light, to separate the darkness from the comfort of the light. I like to carry, not mine. It's getting too heavy, it's not alright. I give myself permission to lay it all down, to take off the weight of the entire town, just for an hour, just for a while. I need to breathe. So I'm taking you the heavy coat, loosening the collar right around my throat. It slides off my arms and it falls from my skin, letting out the person who was hidden. On the hook, on the wall. I'm standing up straighter and standing up tall. I love them dearly, but I need a flow. So tonight I am shedding the heavy coat. Just me. I am shedding city was a flood since 7 a.m., drowning in the voices of us and of them. The noise was crashing high against the shore, pounding on the windows and the door. I held my breath and tried to stay afloat, a castaway inside a paper boat. But now the moon is pulling at the sea and slowly giving back the land to me. I feel the water level dropping down, below the noise and chaos of the town. The pressure lifting off my weary chest, preparing for the rhythm of the rest. Receding, retreating, I'm waiting for the low tide, where there is nowhere left to run or hide. The waves are rolling back into the deep, leaving me in silence I can't keep. The sand is smooth, the beach is wide and empty. I've had enough, and silence is aplenty. Just watching as the ocean pulls away, and in the commotion of the day, slow tide now. The things that were submerged are surface now, the wrinkles unappearing from my brow. I see the shells and stones upon the ground, the treasures that are waiting to be found. When everything is loud, you cannot see the simple truth of who you wanna be. You need the water to withdraw its hand, to finally find your footing on the sand. Lies and chaos of the town, pressure lifting off my weary chest, preparing for the rhythm of the rest. Receding, retreating, I'm waiting for the low tide, where there is nowhere left to run or hide. The waves are rolling back into the deep, leaving me in silence I can't keep. The sand is smooth, the beach is wide and empty. I've had enough, and silence is aplenty. Just watching as the ocean pulls away, and in the commotion of the day, let it all drain, without a doubt, without a sound. The pull of the moon is strong and kind, healing the coastline of my mind. Dry land, safe hands, peace. I'm waiting for the low tide, where there is nowhere left to run or hide. The waves are rolling back into the deep, leaving me in silence I can't keep. The sand is smooth, the beach is wide and empty. I've had enough, and silence is aplenty. Just watching as the ocean pulls away. The list is sitting on the kitchen table, staring at me like a loaded label. There are 10 more things I promised I would do, calls to make and emails to review you. The guilt is trying to keep my eyes wide open, reminding me of promises unbroken. But the sun has pulled the heavy curtain down, and shadows are walking all across the town, drawing a line in the shifting sand. I'm taking the pen out of my own hand. I did what I could with the time I had, and resting my head isn't something bad. The world will keep spinning while I drift away. It's okay to let go. I've done enough for today. We try to run like engines and machines, fueling the fire with caffeine and dreams. But I am made of water and of bone. I cannot build a kingdom on my own. The battery is blinking on the red. It's time to surrender to the weight in bed. Imperfection is ahead. to take, but I need to sleep for my spirit's sake. Yeah, I'm taking the pen out of my own hand. I did what I could with the time I had, and resting my head isn't something bad. The world will keep spinning while I drift away. It's okay to let go. The race that I haven't won. Tomorrow is waiting with a brand new page, but tonight I am stepping off the center stage. I'm closing the shop and I'm dimming the light, giving myself to the velvet of night. Peace is a choice that I'm making right now, smoothing the worry right off of my brow. Put it down, put it all down. Silence the sound, safe and sound. It will be there in the morning light. You don't have to win the fight tonight. Just breathe, just be enough. I'm drawing a line in the shifting sand. I'm taking the pen in my hand. I did what I could with the time I had. Resting my head isn't something bad. The world will keep spinning while I drift away. It's okay to let go. I've done enough for today. Close your eyes. It's enough. You are enough. Sleep now. And now for today. The world plays the hits on a loop all day. The catchy upbeat songs that they want us to play. Loud drums, fast tempo, and a polished sound, spinning in circles, going round and round. I smiled for the cameras and I sang the hook, followed every rule in the production book. But the show is over and the crowd is gone, and I'm tired of being endlessly on. So I walk to the player in the corner of the room, in the quiet safety of the evening gloom. I lift up the arm and I stop to spin, ready for the real music to finally begin. Let's flip it over. I'm living my life on the B-side tonight, out of the charts and out of the light. The tracks are slower and the groove is deep, secrets that the daylight couldn't keep. The A-side is shiny, perfect and fast, but the B-side is the one that is built to last. You drop the needle on the other side, just let it slide. Ooh, nobody dances to the songs down here unless they are holding somebody dear. There's a little scratch and a little dust, a melody built on a simple trust. It's not for the radio, it's not for the fame. It doesn't try to win the popularity game. It's the deep cut, hidden raw and true, the version of me that I save for you. So I walk to the player in the corner of the room, in the quiet safety of the evening gloom. I lift up the arm and I stop the spin, ready for the real music to finally begin. Let's flip it over. I'm living my life on the B-side tonight, out of the charts and out of the light. The tracks are slower and the groove is deep, secrets that the daylight couldn't keep. The A-side is shiny, perfect and fast, but the B-side is the one that is built to last. You drop the needle on the other side. Most people never flip the record. skirt around, afraid of the silence and the honest sound. They stay on the surface where the treble is high, never stopping to ask the reason why. But I like the texture of the underground, where the lost emotions can be finally found. Pouring a drink while the black wax turns, watching the fire as it slowly burns. Ooh, we're skipping the skip, finding the rhythm, the relationship. Don't need the broadcast, don't need the hype, just this vibration of a different type. Stay on the B-side, out of the charts and out of the light. The tracks are slower and the groove is deep. Secrets that the daylight couldn't keep. The A-side is shiny, perfect and fast, but the B-side is the one that is built to last. Yeah, drop the needle on the other side. Stay on the B-side.
Sitting in the sun but holding an umbrella, predicting the storm like a fortune teller. The sky is painted blue without a single cloud, but the thunder in my head is getting kind of loud. I'm solving problems that haven't even appeared, fighting the monsters that everybody feared, ruining the perfect coffee in my hand, with shadows falling on the golden sand. I'm living in next Tuesday while it's barely noon, howling at the darkness of a missing moon. I pack a heavy bag for a trip I didn't take, creating a disaster for my own sake. Why do I rehearse the pain and the regret? Why do I remember what I should forget? Stealing all the joy from the present tense, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm giving back the trouble that I borrowed, the worries and the fears about tomorrow. I'm paying interest on a debt I didn't make, letting my poor heart shatter and break. If the rain is gonna fall, let it fall then. I won't play the game of what if and when. I'm clearing out the space in my double trouble, and bursting the anxiety bubble. Grandmother told me when I was very small, don't bandage up the knee before you trip and fall. The pain will be enough if it comes your way. Don't invite the ghost to come and stay today. So I'm taking off the armor and the shield, walking through the flowers in the open field, trusting that I'll handle what the future brings without the heavy weight of imagined things. I'm giving back the trouble that I borrowed, the worries and the fears about tomorrow. I'm paying interest on a debt I didn't make, letting my poor heart shatter and break. If the rain is gonna fall, let it fall then. I won't play the game of what if and when. I'm clearing out the space in my double trouble, and bursting the anxiety bubble. Return to sender, send it back. Get off the track, Today is good, today is fine. The sun is yours, the sun is mine. Right now, I'm giving back the trouble that I borrowed, the worries and the fears about tomorrow. I'm paying interest on a debt I didn't make, letting my poor heart shatter and break. If the rain is gonna fall, let it fall then. I won't play the game of what if and when. I'm clearing out the space in my double trouble, and burst in the anxiety bubble. No more borrowing, no more sorrowing, just for today. Let it be okay. Borrow trouble, yeah. Let it be, get it back, get it back, get it back. We marked the dates and read upon the wall, waiting for the summer or the fall, counting down the hours to the flight, living for the party Friday night. We treat the Monday morning like a crime, just something to get through and pass the time. Fast forward through the work to get the prize, ignoring all the sunrises in our eyes. But looking back at photos from the past, it's never the big moments that really last. I don't remember fireworks and the show, I remember how the coffee made you glow. I remember driving nowhere in the rain, humming to a song and feeling no pain. The magic isn't in the mountaintop, it's in the quiet kitchen when the noises stop. Life is hiding in the spaces in between, in the scenes that usually go unseen. Not the destination, but the drive, the simple acts that make us feel alive. It's the folding of the laundry, it's the tea, it's the silence sitting here with you and me. We chase the highlights and the gasoline, but love is in the spaces in between. I used to want a life of flashing lights, of epic stories and of dizzy heights, but now I find the glory in the gray, the rhythm of a regular Tuesday, the way the dust is dancing in the air, the comfort of sitting in a broken chair. Don't blink or you might miss the subtle grace of simply belonging in a humble place. Life is hiding in the spaces in between, in the scenes that usually go unseen. Not the destination, but the drive, the simple acts that make us feel alive. It's the folding of the laundry, it's the tea, it's the silence sitting here with you and me. We chase the highlights and the gasoline, yeah. But love is in the spaces in between. Don't rush it away, let it stay. The ordinary day is okay. The gold is in the dust, in the simple trust of holding hands without demands, just being here. Life is hiding in the spaces in between, in the scenes that usually go unseen. Not the destination, but the drive, the simple acts that make us feel alive. It's the folding of the laundry, it's the tea, it's the silence sitting here with you and me. We chase the highlights and the gasoline, but love is in the spaces in between. The quiet moments, the empty spaces, the familiar faces. That's where life is, just between you and me. a double stitch without a single error or a single glitch. The fabric of my patience was pulled so tight, surviving through the morning and the afternoon light. I didn't let the seam show, I didn't let it tear, maintaining the illusion that I didn't care. But walking through the doorway, the tension starts to fade, abandoning the structure of the masquerade. I find the loose thread hanging from the sleeve, and for the first time I allow myself to breathe. I give a little pull and I watch the pattern go. It feels so good to let the tightness flow. Tonight I'm coming unravel, unravel. The distance that my weary soul has traveled is resting in a pile of soft and tangled yarn, safe away from judgment and safe away from harm. I don't need to be a shape, I don't need to be a form, just a quiet mess that is comfortable and warm. Yeah, completely unraveled. They tell us we should keep it tight and neat, displaying our perfection on the busy street. But knots are exhausting when you hold them all day long, pretending that the fragile is completely strong. I'm loosening the tension in my neck and in my spine, crossing out the borders and blurring every line. There is a kind of beauty in coming all undone, like shadows getting longer in the setting sun. I find the loose thread hanging from the sleeve, and for the first time I allow myself to breathe. I give a little pull and I watch the pattern go. It feels so good to let the tightness flow. Tonight I'm coming unravel, unravel. The distance that my weary soul has traveled is resting in a pile of soft and tangled yarn, safe away from judgment and safe away from harm. I don't need to be a shape, I don't need to be a form, just a quiet mess that is comfortable and warm. Yeah, completely unraveled. For the evening, this form a state of mind, leaving definitions and geometry behind. Tomorrow I'll be structured, tomorrow I'll be dressed, but this is simply time for the spirit to rest. Loops and curves and softness spreading on the floor. I couldn't hold the posture for a second more. I'm returning to the essence, returning to the start. Listen to the beating of an open heart. Pulling the thread, let it go, falling apart, soft and slow. Not broken, just free. This is the real me. No tension, no suspension, just release. Tonight I'm coming unravel, unravel. The distance that my weary soul has traveled is resting in a pile of soft and tangled yarn, safe away from judgment and safe away from harm. I don't need to be a shape, I don't need to be a form, just a quiet mess that is comfortable and warm. Yeah, completely unraveled. Just a thread, loose and free, unravel. Oh no, come undone with me. So, 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 so. I watched them running past me at the starting gate, while I was tying on my shoes and looking great. They sprinted to the milestones and the big success, while I was still debating on the proper dress. I saw the houses bought and saw the rings exchanged, while I was feeling lost and feeling kind of strange. The calendar was shouting that I missed the spring, that I had missed the chance to grab the brassy ring. The questions at the dinner table hurt the most, while raising up a glass to make a happy toast. So what are you up to and when will you decide? I wanted to dissolve and simply run and hide. I felt the heavy shame of moving like a snail, convinced the slow beginners meant that I would fail. Comparing every chapter of my quiet life to someone else's glory and to someone else's strife. But I'm a late bloomer, I'm taking my time, I'm saving the best for the end of the run. The flowers in August are vivid and strong, they
size can often rot too soon, fading in the heat of the ember. But wine that sits in cellars for a dozen years, it's worth the patience and it's worth the silent tears. I'm gathering my wisdom and my inner strength. I'm measuring the journey by the depth, not length. So don't write all the story, cause the start was slow. The ending is the place where I am gonna go. But I'm a late bloomer, I'm taking my time. I'm saving the best for the end of the rhyme. The flowers in August are vivid and strong. They listen to rhythm of a different song. I'm not withered, I'm not broken, I'm just not done. Preparing my colors for a different sun. Yeah, watch me unfold when the others are gray. I'm blooming in my own peculiar way. Just wait and see. The beauty in me is meant to be. My season is coming, the music is humming. I'm ready now. I'm open now. Here I come. But I'm a late bloomer, I'm taking my time. I'm saving the best for the end of the rhyme. The flowers in August are vivid and strong. They listen to rhythm of a different song. I'm not withered, I'm not broken, I'm just not done. Preparing my colors for a different sun. Yeah, watch me unfold when the others are gray. I'm blooming in my own peculiar way. Deadly, but never blooming forever. My time is now. The late bloomer. They tell me that the magic happens far away, out on the edge where the skies are gray. That I should push the limits and take the risk, and minimize the hours on my floppy disk. They say that safety is a dangerous trap, that I should burn the compass and tear the map. But I've been fighting battles all week long, and frankly I think that the experts are wrong. I lock the bolt and I pull the blind, leaving the chaos of the growth behind. I don't need a challenge, I don't need a test. I only need a moment of unbroken rest. I'm staying in my comfort zone tonight, where everything is easy and the mood is light. I build these walls to keep the cold wind out, to silence all the fear and silence all the doubt. It's not a prison, it's a sanctuary space, the only spot where I can slow the pace. Yeah, I'm claiming it, I'm making it my own. There is nothing wrong with the comfort zone. Why should I seek the friction and the stress, when I can have the quiet and the tenderness? I pay for every pillow and for every sheet. I earned the right to make my world complete. The adrenaline could wait for another day. I'm walking in the softest kind of way, recharging my batteries in the gentle glow, watching the movements getting nice and slow. Then I pull the blind, leaving the chaos of the growth behind. I don't need a challenge, I don't need a test. I only need a moment of unbroken rest. I'm staying in my comfort zone tonight, where everything is easy and the mood is light. I build these walls to keep the cold wind out, to silence all the fear and silence all the doubt. It's not a prison, it's a sanctuary space, the only spot where I can slow the pace. Yeah, I'm claiming it, I'm making it my own. There is nothing wrong with the comfort zone. The world is demanding and it takes a toll, trying to break the spirit and control the soul. But here inside the bubble that I made with care, I'm breathing in the lavender and peaceful air. Call me lazy, call me scared, Silence all the fear and silence all the doubt. It's not a prison, it's a sanctuary space. The only spot where I can slow the pace. Yeah, I'm claiming it, I'm making it my own. There is nothing wrong with the comfort zone. My zone, my space, my pace, my space. So comfortable. Don't make me leave. I'm staying here. I see the screen lighting up on the table. Another call that I'm just not able to answer right now with a polite tone. So I flip the switch on the side of the phone. The vibration stops and the buzzing is dead. Silencing voices inside of my head. I'm pulling the curtains, I'm locking the latch, striking the wood of a single match. Candle is burning with a vanilla scent. Money on comfort is money well spent. The city is screaming just outside the glass, but I am the concrete and I am the grass. Unmovable object in a favorite chair with a messy bun and the loose strands of hair. No emails to read and no post to like. I'm taking a permanent emotional high. So read the sign hanging on the door. Do not disturb, I can't give any more. I'm perfectly selfish, I'm perfectly fine. Drawing a visible heavy red line between the world and the peace that I need. Planting a quiet and slow growing seed. Don't knock on the wood, don't ring on the bell. I'm creating my heaven in this noisy hell. Yeah. Do not disturb. Yeah. My friends might be dancing in a crowded place with the sweat and the lights all over their face. They call it a party, I call it a drain. Standing in line just to numb out the pain. I'm sipping on tea in a mug that is chilled, enjoying the script that I personally flip. Jomo is real, yeah, the joy is so deep. I'm missing the action to catch up on sleep. Sorry if you needed me to save your day, but I am busy floating away. I'm unavailable, out of the reach, practicing exactly what I preach. Self-preservation is an art form too. And tonight isn't about you, no, it's not about you. So read the sign and give and a gun. Courage stepping, baby, feeling selfish, I'm perfectly fine. Drawing a visible heavy red line between the world and the peace that I need. Playing a quiet and slow growing seed. Don't knock on the wood, don't ring on the bell. I'm creating my heaven in this noisy hell. Phone is off, world is gone, just the rain and the dawn. I'm not here, try again later or never. Do not disturb, do not disturb. I walk into the room where I used to stay, but the ceiling feels low and the walls are gray. I try to sit down in my favorite chair, but it wouldn't hold me, it wouldn't bear. The air is too thin and the space is too tight for the wings that I grew in the middle of the night. I'm bumping my head and I'm scraping my knee, trying to fit in the history of me. Yeah. They look at my face
and they say it with a frown. You change your direction, you let us all down. They want the old version, the quiet and small, the one who would answer every single call. I feel the sharp guilt of breaking the mold, of refusing to do what I'm constantly told. But staying the same is a slow kind of death, suffocating the spirit and stopping the breath. I haven't lost myself, I have just outgrown the skin and the shell that I used to own. I cannot shrink back just to make it feel fine. I cannot erase in the new body line. It's not an insult, it's not a mistake. It's simply the space that a soul has to take. Yeah, I loved who I was, but she had to go free. I've simply outgrown who I used to be. A flower can't stay in the seed underground. Once it has heard the awakening sound, you can't force the oak to return to the nut. You can't keep the door of the future shut. I'm grateful for lessons and grateful for time, but I have a different mountain to climb. Don't ask me to wear the old costumes again. They don't fit the woman that I realize I am. I haven't lost myself, I have just outgrown the skin and the shell that I used to own. I cannot shrink back just to make you feel fine. I cannot erase in the new boundary line. It's not an insult, it's not a mistake. It's simply the space that a soul has to take. Yeah, I loved who I was, but she had to go free. I simply outgrown who I used to be. Breaking the ceiling, rising above, finding a new kind of love, self-love, expanding the chest, leaving the nest. I'm bigger now, I'm taller now, free. I haven't lost myself, I have just outgrown the skin and the shell that I used to own. I cannot shrink back just to make you feel fine. I cannot erase in the new boundary line. It's not an insult, it's not a mistake. It's simply the space that a soul has to take. Yeah, I loved who I was, but she had to go free. I simply outgrown who I used to be. My skin, finally, no more shrinking, no more hiding. Outgrown, just outgrown. Everything is rushing like a train upon a track, moving strictly forward and never looking back. The city is a blur of colors running in the rain, a constant motion sickness driving me insane. I need to find a button and I can't pause the video, freeze a crazy rhythm in a constant flow. I'm stepping out of traffic, I'm stepping out of time, committing what they call a productivity crime. Focus on the stillness, focus on the frame. Forget about the future, forget about your name. Hold the moment steady, don't let it slip away. This is how I'm gonna spend the ending of the day. I'm living in a still life, painted by the light. Nothing has to move here, everything is right. Just a bowl of fruit and shadows on the wall, waiting for the silence to settle on us all. I am not a runner, I am not a race. I am just a statue in a quiet place. Yeah, beauty in the pause, living in a still life, living in a still life. I watch the dust motes dancing in a single beam of sun, proof that the heavy work is finally perfectly. The only kind of peace that isn't hard to fake. If I don't move a muscle, if I don't blink an eye, I can watch the heavy clouds rolling in the sky, appreciating textures of the velvet and the wood, understanding finally that stillness can be good. Focus on the stillness, focus on the frame. Forget about the future, forget about your name. Hold the moment steady, don't let it slip away. This is how I'm gonna spend the ending of the day. I'm living in a still life, painted by the light. Nothing has to move here, everything is right. Just a bowl of fruit and shadows on the wall, waiting for the silence to settle on us all. I am not a runner, I am not a race. I am just a statue in a quiet place. Yeah, beauty in the pause, living in a still life. Living in a still life. They say that time is money, so I must be spending time buying back the moments before I say goodbye. The art of doing nothing is harder than it seems, to disconnect the waking from the fever dreams. I'm posing for a painter that nobody can see, capturing the essence of a quiet need. Spend it in the amber, spend it in the cloud, letting all the urgency and panic slowly pass. Ooh, freeze frame, stop the world, no motion, just be, just exist in the morning mist. Timeless, weightless, still. Oh, I'm living in a still life. I'm living in a still life, painted by the light. Nothing has to move here, everything is right. Just a bowl of fruit and shadows on the wall, waiting for the silence to settle on us all. I am not a runner, I am not a race. I am just a statue in a quiet place. Beauty in the pause. Don't just breathe, like a painting, like a picture. Still alive, my life, my life. If a stranger knocked upon my wooden door, I would offer them a seat and offer more. I would brew the finest coffee in the pot and worry if the water was too hot. I listen to the stories with a smile and ask them if they'd like to stay a while. I treat the world with courtesy and grace, but I forget to show it to my face. When I am all alone inside these walls, I ignore the body when the spirit calls. I rush around and need standing on my feet, denying every comfort and every treat. I criticize the things I didn't do with words I never say to me or you. Why is the hostess cruel to her own soul? Why do I make myself pay such a toll? Starting from tonight, I am the guest, giving me the kindness and the best. I'm dusting off the chair and sitting down, treating me like royalty in town. Speak with gentle words and softest tone, making peace with being here alone. I'm opening the door to my own chest and treating me exactly like a guest. If I dropped a glass and broke it on the floor, I wouldn't show a visitor the door. I'd say it doesn't matter, let it be. So why can't I extend that grace to me? I'm learning hospitality inside
with nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide. Serving up forgiveness on a plate before it gets too dark and gets too late. Starting from tonight, I am the guest, giving me the kindness and the best. I'm dusting off the chair and sitting down, treating me like royalty in town. I speak with gentle words and softest tone, making peace with being here alone. I'm opening the door to my own chest and treating me exactly like a guest. Like a guest, nice to meet you. Come inside, stay a while, my dear old friend. The guest. Safely locked away. My posture was rigid, my answers were short, defending the walls of a personal fort. I walked through the city like concrete and steel, refusing to break and refusing to feel. But the heavy oak door is closing behind, and I'm leaving the soldier completely behind. I can feel the unlocking starting to start, from the base of my neck to the beat of my heart. The jaw is uncurling, the shoulders go down, removing the weight of the invisible crown. It's a chemical change, it's a physical shift, caught in the gentle and gravity drift. The armor is heavy, it clatters to the floor. I don't need to wear the protection no more. This is a softening, this is the melt, the greatest relief that I ever have felt. Turning from stone into something so light, safe in the harbor of the velvet night. Like wax on a candle, like butter on toast, I'm giving up the ghost of the one who does most, yeah. Letting the edges blur, just the softening. The world wants us hard and sharp as a knife, ready to cut through the fabric of life. But here in the dim light, I'm changing the state, accepting the stillness and naming it fate. My breathing is deeper, escaping the chest, putting the frantic ambition to rest. I'm pliable, gentle, I'm easy to touch, because holding it up costs a little too much. It's the softening, this is the greatest relief that I ever have felt. Turning from stone into something so light, safe in the harbor of the velvet night. Like wax on a candle, like butter on toast, like giving up the ghost of the one who does most, yeah. Letting the edges blur, just the softening. Liquid, flowing, no shape to hold, no story to be told, just breathing out the day, melting away, melting away. Ooh.